Why I don't recommend soilless snail farming. So there are two methods we can use to rear our snail. One is soilless snail farming. Another one is our traditional based soil method. So why I don't recommend soilless snail farming, soilless snail method for snail farming for any of my clients or a tending snail farmer, because I know most of the snail beginners they have watched a lot of video talking about this soilless method and our traditional soil based method. Why I don't recommend soilless snail farming for a snail beginner. If you are living in an area where land is available, where soil is available, and where banana is available, so I don't recommend you to embark on soilless snail farming. Why I don't recommend soilless snail farming? One, we have we have we categorize snail into two all over the world. We have land snail and water snail. When we said land snail, it means snail that we rear on the land. So it means snail we are rearing on the land. So let us observe. So for instance, the snail we are picking from the bush here in Africa, here in Nigeria, is it from the river or from the soilless we are picking it for? It's from the land. We pick it on the land. So the first reason why I don't recommend soilless snail farming, because when we are talking about the natural habit, where you can rear your snail, that naturally they will perform excellently, they will perform very well, is to allow them to feed the natural habit, the way God creates them, the way God wants them to be living. The snail we are picking inside the bush, so we are picking it on the ground, and they are living in their natural habit. The snail we are husbandry at home, the snail we are rearing, we are rearing snail. What we are doing is that we are trying to snail house we are using to rear all these snail. What we are trying to replicate is that of natural habit they are living inside bush that we are replicating at home. So what we are doing is just to create the same natural habit they are living inside the bush. So the only way snail can perform very well is to allow them to live in their natural habit. So for soilless snail farming, where you won't use soil and banana leaf, how do you want the snail to live in their natural habit and you want them to perform excellently? It's not possible. You can't fight with nature. Don't deceive yourself, you can't fight with nature. So the nature of snail, the way God creates them, the way God creates snail, is to live in their natural habit. So in terms of natural habit, if you want your snail to perform very well, you must rear snail with soil and banana leaf or cocoa leaf. So in terms of natural habit, that is one of the reasons why soilless snail farming is not advisable if you are living in Nigeria or in another country where land is available for you, where soil is available. So another reason is feeding. When you are rearing snail with our traditional soil-based method, the soil will become organic. The soil will become organic for our snail. It will become food for your snail. And that is why most of the time you will see that when you don't feed your snail on time, most of them will feed on that sand. Sometimes you will see them stick on the ground. They are picking food. They are eating their food from that sand because the sand has turned to organic for them after 3 months. After 3 months. So the snail will be picking their food from that soil. Another advantage of that soil is that the snail defecation. There are some insects inside our snail house that they usually turn their defecation. They will turn it to organic matter. They will break all those defecation down. They will turn it to organic matter, which is not possible in a soilless snail farming. Another reason why people don't want to embark on soilless traditional method is that the stress of sourcing for banana leaf. So the stress of sourcing for banana leaf. So another advantages of banana leaf that people don't know is that snail feed on this banana leaf. Apart that it serves as a hiding place for them. The snail also refresh on this banana leaf. They pick calcium from this banana leaf. It contains vitamin, it contains mineral, a lot of things. So most of the time, whenever we feed our snail, before some snail will come out, some snail have already finished all those feed. So there's nothing left for the other snail to do. Some of them will feed on that sand. Some of them will feed on banana leaf, which is not possible in soilless snail farming. As a result of this, it reduces snail casualty, which is not possible in soilless snail farming. So all these things will increase production. It reduces snail casualty. Another reason why some people are adopting soilless snail farm is that they want to have a year-round production. So a year-round production is also possible. In our traditional soil-based method. So it's possible to have a year-round production because that is what we are doing. I'm telling you from my practical experience. at our own farm, we also pick snail egg during the dry season also. So as we are picking during the rainy season, we also pick during the dry season. So if you don't make the snail environment conducive for your snail, they won't produce during the dry season. So the same thing also applicable to soilless snail farming, the soilless method also. So if you don't make the snail environment and you also prevent direct sunlight to your snail in soilless based method also, you won't have production during the dry season also. So the same method that we use to make sure that our snail don't feel the effect of dry season for soil based method is still applicable to soilless method also. So it's possible that in both systems you can have a year-round production. So and another reason why people don't want to embark on soilless is that the stress of sourcing for this banana leaf or cocoa leaf. If you have the capacity, if you're in Nigeria or in Africa, you have the capacity to set up a snail farm on a large scale. If you know that you want to reduce the stress of sourcing for banana leaf, why you don't embark on snail greenhouse and combine with intensive caging system? So at a point when all this your banana has grown very well, you have enough banana leaf inside your snail greenhouse. So the stress of sourcing for banana leaf, that one will put end to it. So you don't need to be deceiving yourself. If you have the capacity to set up a commercial snail farm on a large scale, why you don't make use of snail greenhouse also? So it will reduce the stress of sourcing for banana leaf. So there is no any way to rear snail, this African land snail. There is no any other way that is better than our traditional soil-based method. So don't let anybody deceive you. Don't let them create any confusion. But if you're in an area, if you're in a country where you cannot get soil, you cannot get banana leaf. So if there is no any means for you, even where they are practicing this soilless method, is those in advanced country. So what here in Africa, here in Nigeria, don't deceive yourself. There is no any better method to raise snail than our traditional soil-based method. So welcome to Albarika Snail Farm. You are chatting in the culture, the snail professor. Thank you for watching.